Here's an American Family News update for your Friday. I'm Bronson Woodruff. An appeals court on Thursday allowed President Trump to keep control of National Guard troops that he deployed to Los Angeles after protests against immigration raids. The decision halts a ruling from a lower court judge who said Trump acted illegally when he activated the soldiers against the will of California Governor Gavin Newsom. The deployment was the first by a president of a state National Guard without the governor's permission since 1965. Israel and Iran exchanged strikes a week into their war today as President Trump weighed U.S. military involvement and new diplomatic efforts got underway. Trump has been weighing whether to attack Iran by striking its well-defended Fordo uranium enrichment facility. It's buried under a mountain and widely considered to be out of reach of all but Americans' bunker buster bombs. He said he'll decide within 2 weeks whether the U.S. military will get directly involved in the war, given the substantial chance for renewed negotiations over Tehran's nuclear program. The Supreme Court today revived long-running lawsuits against Palestinian authorities. These suits are from Americans who were killed or wounded in terrorism attacks in the Middle East. The attacks occurred in the early 2000s, killing 33 people and wounding hundreds more, and in 2018, when a U.S.-born settler was stabbed to death by a Palestinian terrorist outside a mall in the West Bank. The victims and their families say that Palestinian agents either were involved in the attacks or incited them. President Trump today called for the appointment of a special prosecutor to investigate the 2020 election. Trump said in a social media post, quote, "Biden was grossly incompetent and the 2020 election was a total fraud." He continued saying, quote, "The evidence is massive and overwhelming. A special prosecutor must be appointed. This cannot be allowed to happen again in the United States of America. Let the work begin," end quote. That's a wrap for this AFN News Update. For additional details on these stories, as well as others from a Christian perspective, you can head on over to afn.net. That is afn.net. Thank you for watching American Family News. Have a great and blessed weekend. I'm Bronson Woodruff.